How's it, everybody? Welcome to TaThobs Podcast. TaThobs here, coming to you all the way from Amped Studios in Newtown, Johannesburg, South Africa. Today, we have, I would say, one of the best grips. What is a grip? He'll let you know. He'll let you know where he's coming from, who he is, what he does, and everything. So, my best buddy, Bafana Langa. How's it, Bafana? I'm good, my brother. Sure. I'm good. Welcome to the podcast, man.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, this is our first episode. Very, very first episode. Thanks to Amp Studios in Newtown. It's good to have you, my brother.
Thank you.
How have you been?
Shout out to M Studios. Nice space.
Yeah. How have you been? You good?
Great, brother.
I know, I'm good, man.
Sure.
I'm good. Thank you for coming through for us to have a chat with us. Yeah, man. Tell us, Ubafan. Who is Bafana? Where is he from? What does he do?
I'm Bafana, normal guy. Soweto born, we are Orlando. I reside in the Val now. Doing films.
Yeah.
Now with that. Yes.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
It's a song.
Yeah. Father of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's it, ne?
Easy.
Yeah, man. Thank you, bro. So, yeah, man, tell us about your childhood, bro. Like, I think a lot of people, especially in our circles, don't know a lot about us. So, how was childhood like, man, growing up?
The best.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm 45 now. So
okay.
My upbringing was like, I was brought up by a community like anybody else, Kulikas.
Sure.
Yeah, I studied at Soweto, finished school, and then I met this filming thing.
Yeah.
But generally, I was like, skin, like, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's my first love ball.
Sure.
Yeah, I used to love ball, I'm fit. That's the girl that broke my heart. And then I met this filming thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's the other girl that hooked you.
Sorry, the language.
That girl hooked you, my brother.
Yeah,
hey? Yeah, that's amazing, man.
We all had dreams in Tanga, and we forgot go to Pirates and the Chiefs. That's about by 10 or by 11. Sure. The whole South Africa wants to be there.
Yeah. Not everybody will be able to get there, No, man, that's amazing, bro. Like, I think the one thing is we are here because in this podcast mainly because of film and things like that, and
sure.
You know, we have been doing this for a long time. Just tell us more about, like, how did you get into a film? You know, how did you find yourself in the space?
So there is Omunyu Tata, ne? He was the owner of my team, Tata Achinkwan.
Sure.
Ta Robertson, ne? I met him at Orange Farm. So this guy is a creep, ne?
Yeah.
He's like, Nyambuza all the time on Fridays. Comes from set. Oh, we happy, Matal. Now we're spanning. Okay. Uspan happy. Because you're wearing like your shorts and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Forgive vest. What's the
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have to see it for yourself. Yeah, man.
Sure.
So this one time it took me to set.
Yeah.
And then a P8, I think it was 99. 99. And then following year, because remember back in the day, they were like, series is being shot at Brooker's Farm, Naguneshes, all those Lama Plus Lanka.
Sure, yeah.
So he got this contract and we were shooting this series called Scout Safari. You know? And then he roped me in, took me in as one of his trainees. You know? So you as a trainee back in the day, we always knew trainee was a trainee.
Yeah.
You got to train.
Yeah, you're there to train, for sure.
Train.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I'm a film vet will surprise with many things. Free lunches, transport exchange. Okay. That's the best they can do. I was expecting.
Yeah.
Sharp, I'm fitting a span. And then, because I had dreads back in those days, and the lead actor had dreads as well. So, in some instances, whenever like the guy was being made up and maybe go drop, I would stand in for him because I was same height and stuff. I remember this one lady called Lali Avis. You must Lali Avis.
Ulali Avis.
Yeah.
Ulali,
She's
yes,
an AD now.
Yes, Ulali.
I think we started the same feature together now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. She was like, okay, don't you know anybody in your hood that's like your height and like similar hairstyle?
Yeah.
Like there's plenty. I brought in Ulaki.
Oh, wow. Umziyan.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah.
Brought in Ulaki and like stood in for the guy.
Oh, wow.
And I got to do my gripping thing.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah,
We worked. And like he got bored sometimes, like watching us work, and then like he joined us.
Yeah.
Magas joined and I fell in love with this thing.
For sure.
Yeah, because it's like I mean, didn't require school mislungu, cook izinto.
Yeah, kukuyenza.
Then I see it. So
Yeah.
it's fun, like.
Yeah.
And we started to enjoy it.
Sure.
But then remember back in those days, like we were training food. We were allowed to help every department.
Yeah.
Now, when the wardrobe lady jumps in out of her van in the morning.
Sure.
Sila, skuti khwama zakhe.
PA vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lighting truck now, guys, come help the lighting guys.
For sure.
Stands, sounds like a setting. Then gripping. Yeah. And then we worked like for like 2 months. How? This one funny day, it's a Friday.
Yeah.
They call us to the office, like, well, you guys, what are you doing? Who are you? Why are you not wearing your shirts? It's summer. Why are you not wearing your t-shirts?
Yeah.
Don't you know like safety in working environments?
Yeah.
I'm like, sorry, sir. And we thought we were going to get fired.
Sure.
But the boss was there now. He was like looking at us. So he was like, okay, you remember, like, I'm a filming like, there's the language icon.
For sure.
Who are these? Are these the two idiots that aren't picking up their checks every Friday? It's 2 months now, Ntanga. We're not picking up our checks. I promise you.
You guys are not picking up. So you're working the whole time.
We're working for free, dog. Like, I promise you.
So you don't. Okay. This is interesting. Yeah.
Ntanga, we're not working. We're working for free.
Yeah.
Got our checks.
This is so. Just for perspective, is this your first job? You and Ulaki?
It is.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, maybe I worked back in the 90s of school, maybe like part-time, maybe suspended you on like...
Sure, yeah.
And like 500 rands per month.
Yeah.
I was earning like 2 grand a week.
Yo!
It was 20,000 now.
Okay. How are you feeling at that moment? Like how?
My checks I ate.
Yes.
I don't have a bank account in Dang.
Wow. So you had no bank account at
I don't
that
have a
time?
bank account in Pijam.
Yeah.
Oh God. No, like same thing.
Yes.
It's Friday. So
Yeah.
this one lady, because we're shooting with Film Africa, this one production lady called Carol Hickson, she passed away.
May your soul rest in peace.
For sure. She was so amazing.
Yeah.
Gave us our checks and to signed us to a bank a sentin. Yeah. Dog sishanga ma dress no like.
Sure.
Dress a brown to chiso langa. Dog. I mean, since Friday to as imagine Pela so Friday, tomorrow it's Saturday and the banks close early on Saturday.
Yes.
So we have to go riding, cash these checks. Sentin.
Yeah.
Sasibuleke nemali kasi.
For sure.
Yeah. Asikhulumi siphethe malini.
Yeah.
Sentin. Kama zingaka tana.
Yo.
There's the mall there.
Yo.
Dude. Masiza ngeteksi. Khipha wonke umuntu eteksini. Iteksi ethi C2 no like. Sisekasi. Driver, yiso.
Yeah.
Siyakabontanga.
Yeah.
Hayi no dasifike kasi. Hayi, usidlala idisk vele back then.
Yeah.
Sibiza amajita wehlap yethu. Club Gata Robertson way.
Okay.
Sibabhayela amakota. Remember that song amapapuzi? Awubona abakhumlizi njala?
Sure.
That was us. Yeah. Tanga, that was us, no Tanga. Because, I mean, that kind of money, mfethu, like, was unexpected.
Yeah, have you ever seen such an amount before, like in your at that time?
16 grand, Tanga. 16 grand. I promise you, back in those days, in relation to now, that was like 160, boy. I remember giving time and half the amount. Go to, I'll change it just like the way you know what I mean?
Yeah,
We had an
yeah,
old
yeah,
stove. I bought the new stove. I bought what, but Tanga, I could still have like a lot of money to waste still.
Still,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
And like I'm sure it must have been quite a big shock to. I mean, how did you contend with something like that? Like to be able to come from $500 a month to like 2,000 rands a week.
I mean, remember that $500 was like part time. It was never
Yeah,
like
yeah, it wasn't a
guaranteed. It was
full-time
like
thing.
something you like next month is available. I mean, it was a term once cut less, so maybe it was like that time, maybe December when your permanent staff like they wanna rest and then you get
Yeah,
10
yeah,
Ps
yeah,
and stuff. So I was part of those 10 Ps for that one month.
Sure.
The whole of the month of it, I'm depending on my parents.
Yeah.
My sharp for it. You get back 16,000 tang.
In
16,
one
yes.
month. Was it in 1 month you made that 16 or was it
it's
like
2
over time?
months. It's
in
2 months.
yeah.
And the feature was going for 2 years. And we had breaks.
Yeah.
It was a popular show in the States and it was sanctioned by Disney, if I'm not mistaken. I thought it was Discovered, but Disney.
Yeah. And now I'm interested now. You know, when you walked into the film world, when you started and you walked into that first set with what's the gentleman that you spoke about that brought you in?
Bob Robertson Nkwana.
Yes. So when you walked into that space, like what was your first impression when you saw all the equipment, when you saw everything and the people?
They were funny people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny looking. I'm not feeling bad in fact. You'll hardly the tag about but that's my feeling.
Yeah.
Yo, they all na bota now
Everyone. I'm joking.
Yeah. We are not the creators of looking people, but la.
Yes,
the
yes,
kindest people
absolutely,
ever,
yeah.
to black and white.
Yes,
you know?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see this white guy shouting at you in the morning, thinking, yo, this is guys are racist. Doug is the nicest person ever.
Yeah. It's just that the work needs to be done.
Yeah. The agency corner, it's something that was eye opening because like you think, no, shooting. The camera is there already. Dog, there is so much. It's domino effect. If our department doesn't do their job, we wait.
Yes.
If your sound guy is not ready, we wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So everybody needs to be on top of things.
Of things, yeah.
And at a given time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that was like eye opening. Good. Oh, okay. We move as a team song.
Yeah. So like in our industry, man, like I always find that there's untapped opportunities. Like there's always something that you can do to improve yourself and make yourself better.
That's true.
Like I mean, what kind of opportunities would you say for people? Like I mean, even for us as filmmakers, what kind of opportunities can we go for? You know, in the industry from your take.
It's like for my opinion, ne? Being there. It's like you've joined the Kaizer Chiefs or the Pirates.
Yeah.
Because nobody can go in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you can juggle around, go to which department you want to be in.
Yeah.
Ne? But regardless, like, given you've got time in your, like you've got like the age.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no,
I've seen people moving department to department, like, around,
We've
until
seen-
they reached their success.
Yeah.
There, you know?
Yeah, no,
Persistence, yakhona futhi nakhona.
And
So
also
important.
to discover yourself within the ecosystem of the film world. You
Sure,
know?
yeah.
Because there's so many things. I mean, there's reality, there's commercials, there's like series, there's movies, there's documentaries, there's so many areas that you can slot yourself in, and there's so many departments that you can actually slot yourself in as well in those departments. But I suppose also at some point in time you've got to decide what is it exactly that you want to do. You know, I just I think it's very important that if you find yourself anyway within those circles, then you must just know that you've got the opportunity to play around a little bit. But after a while, you've got to know what you want.
Very true.
Yeah,
Very true.
and stick to that. No, man, that's great, bro. Like, I spoke to Ubabu Talas. I had like a sit down with Ubabu Talas.
Yeah.
I think you saw that video
Yeah,
on the
I did.
channel
Yeah,
where
yeah,
like
I did.
I had a chat with Ubabu Talas. And I always talk about, like, I always want to find out about self-development because I'm very I really believe in self-development. I believe, if you as a person can take yourself from a place of like nothing into something. Like what type of, like, how did you get to that point where you're moving from an intern all the way up to a key grip, and a key grip that does not just work in Johannesburg, you work in the whole country and in Africa as a whole. How did you get there? What are the things that you did to get to a point where you are right now, where you
What is a key grip? Sorry, I've been waiting for
Ah.
the key grip thing.
Yeah, that's a good question, Rob. So Robert is asking, what is a key grip, before we go any further.
Basically, that guy is a safety guy for both the camera and the set. Ne? On set.
Okay.
Yeah. So whenever like the camera is about to shoot, ne, I see tripods and stuff here. Ne? I think the bottom part of the of the camera, that's your guy. That's your grip.
You're holding the camera, basically.
Yeah.
So you're holding the camera, but you're
Basically,
downplaying it.
There's
though.
always disciplines of the thing, and it's obviously like it's not just a tripod. A tripod is universal. I promise you.
Okay.
Gripping is universal.
Okay.
It's quite it's so broad in it. Like Nami, like the actual meaning and understanding are two different things. Game.
But also they in the United States they mention a key grip as something different from what we, a United States key grip and a South African key grip, do they work the same?
Yeah.
Do they? Like
Yeah.
it's not like a gaffer. It's not like a gaffer.
No, the same.
And because in South Africa a gaffer still gets involved in moving lights and doing all of
the
that.
same.
But overseas, those guys don't hold lights and move them around, don't they?
Oh, because they've got riggers.
Yeah, they've got people that do
No,
that
I
for
mean,
them,
those
don't
people, those people invited to deal with bigger budgets.
For sure,
Like,
okay.
There's so much personnel in their sets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nabantu to do everything. But I mean, there's a style of work is different,
they? Yeah,
but it's the same thing. Right?
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, but I still feel like the key grip thing, you're downplaying it. You're making it sound like it's just, no, there's the tripod and we hold the camera. Bro, I've seen you guys rig cameras onto cars that are moving at like 80 to 100 Ks an hour. I've seen you guys take a camera and put it on top of a roof, and this camera will go to the next room. I've seen you guys do like a crane, a big crane that would move from this point to that point to that point. You just downplaying what you do, man. You do a whole lot of stuff, bro.
Experience. Nama ngibone komunye umuntu leto leyo ngayifunda la. I mean, experience. Come on.
So we camera angle, basically.
Yeah. Happy of it.
Yeah, man. No, but it's amazing. Okay, now let's start talking about the people in the industry. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we are like a family,
For sure.
And you might not see people for a long time, and then when you meet, it's like you saw each other yesterday. Like, talk more about the crew. What is your experience with film crews?
I met like geniuses of it.
Yeah.
I've met geniuses la. Like I said, labantu basemafilmini babi ntanga. But things they can do, boy. Yo.
Amazing, eh?
Oh. Like yourself, ntanga. You can run 100 extras and to like
Yeah,
just with the shout of your voice. Though.
for sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you can coordinate abantu from ekuseni till rap time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you guys give me flack. When are we eating? When are we going home? We're not talking
We don't
that.
credit you guys because you expect to good needs.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's one of those things. In fact, like we were having a chat with this guy. Like he was saying to me, Tanga, you know what? Mina, you're doing this job tomorrow, 500,000 budget, and Mina, when I hear about a 50,000 budget, like you're saying yours is totally 80. And I was like, oh fuck, an 80. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
An 80. Oh, that's clever, Marazin. If you get your timekeeper, you're within your budget.
Yeah.
You know? Which was like something like refreshing to hear. Yeah, man. Oh, 80. Hey, man. Oh, okay. People hardly ever think about those people.
Yeah,
you know?
Are we that non-existent? Like, I mean, as long as they've got the equipment to shoot it and the people to shoot that.
You always think good now. So camera department, so and there's other forces.
For sure.
Very important people.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure,
the
man.
Scheduling, the arrival of actors. Sometimes you shoot with kids, and they're allocated this on set, you know. 80s juggle around that time, Dogs and Danga. Inja, do you know
dogs,
a dog
bro.
has holes and Danga?
Dogs.
Inja.
They look...
Animal rights.
Yeah, no, they're there on set with you. Hey, talk about that. I remember this commercial. Remember the Doom commercials back in the day where they would put like insects in a thingy, and then they would say this is a different product, and then this is the. I couldn't believe that the cockroaches that were brought on set to be sprayed had a animal anti-cruelty person and someone from SPCA. And to be there.
You think they die, they don't.
Yeah, that's the thing. And you're like, what is going on?
No, they don't. Those are actors, in fact.
Wow, that's the things that we do, though.
If you are told, in fact, the ants are sleeping, please don't move around. The ants are sleeping. Guys, come on.
The things that
when the flies wake up.
Yeah, the things that we do in the film industry. But it's great though, because it also teaches you how to think of how to think on your toes, you know, because sometimes we're in situations where we have to come up with a plan right on the spot, you know. And it's nice. It gets your juices flowing and your creativity going.
That Toyota dog. Remember that Toyota dog?
The dog that speaks. Yeah.
That Toyota dog. One day we were shooting with the Velocity Films. Sheila. Sheila.
Yeah, Sheila, yeah.
The first 80.
Yeah.
And the owner of the dog tells us, hey, guys, don't play with the dog. It's got flu. It's not happy. Now, you know us black people, we're going to like...
Yeah.
Sheila. She makes the announcement.
Sure.
Guys, please don't come close to the dog. And she like excited in Tanga.
And then
but to roll with the dog. Sheila goes and touches that dog in Tanga. I remember Sheila was involved with that guy.
Which one? Oh, the husband.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Sheila goes and touches that dog, and that dog umpana like beat her.
No.
Beat her and
But she was told not to interfere with the dog.
The dog umpana is on top of her, and the hair
like really, really attacking her. And it's not like a snap bite. It's
and I can station. And the owner of the dog now lost it and fucked the guy up.
No, you lie. That is crazy. Really?
Right before you even shot a shot, and I'm like, oh my god. It's embarrassing.
You're walking into it. Wow, that's crazy. But you see, these are the stories that I'm talking about. People don't know about this stuff. You know, like when they see that commercial at the end of the day, they're like, wow, that is such amazing. And this thing got awards and whatever. But people are getting bitten by dogs at the in the background, you know? Yeah.
We have characters, Lamfan.
Yeah.
But some of them are gone. It's quiet now. It's so I don't know, cheesy or something. I mean, industry it used to be rough, nyana, like because you used to have hardcore people on it. Like, I mean, I came in when like when you're like you're so clouded with work. Ne?
Sure.
You need something to push you.
Sure.
Yeah. So this one time I was shooting a Cape Town Dragon Grapes. I had my friend KG and we like shooting Ningamla.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if like he was there, but shoot an Ningamla. Sit down. And then it's rap parties after the film.
Yeah.
Okay. Shapu. Guys, drinks for everybody. But you can bring your ladies if you want to. Yes, not just about modest. No, we don't have. It's a Cape Town anyway.
Sure.
Sharp. And then I ain't gonna let this spanner as a coke.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, come, creeps, everybody. Yeah, we're gonna have lines. Yeah.
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 Mm.
Lines, say. Come on. Lines,
Yeah.
that's drugs. No. It's not.
They're saying it's not.
It's not. You must come, otherwise you're not on the next film.
Ah.
Okay. I'll tell myself Pimville, KG. Yeah,
Oh, KG.
Vino.
Yeah.
Asilandele nathi mfethu because now siyayenza tanga. Hayi.
Sure.
Donse namajita. Uvusa igomede lapha ya. Joe, asilalanga mfethu. 3 days.
3 days, bro.
3 days. That ain't a sifristan.
You.
3 days mfethu.
Damn.
Came isikhathi sokuthi iphume system in. We have to drive our trucks back to Joburg.
Yo,
fana we save thola amashawa down manje. Yo.
Yes.
We can't.
Yo. And then how did you guys?
I had to like fly us back home.
They flew you guys back home, and what happened to the trucks?
No, they get other people to drive the trucks.
Yeah, kumnandi amafilimini, ne? I want to go back to my question, man, Bafana. Like, you moved from somewhere. Like, remember the internship? You started from there, and then you worked your way up to where you are today. You know, like, how did you do that? How did you get to that level?
I think maybe the shortage of personnel helped us grow as Cutlass, because there weren't any people coming into the industry. To be honest with you, most people were leaving because it was rough. The long hours, it was not for everybody. Sure. You know what I mean? Like in Tona Zengamla, we're like, nah, I'm going back to
going
IT.
Corporate. Yeah,
going back to IT. I mean, I'm not gonna do this.
Sure.
And like, okay, they see you helping sometimes. Okay, this guy can lift weights. You must organize the license. I'm gonna drive my truck. I don't know.
Just like that.
That's how you get initiated, like my feeling.
Sure.
Back then.
Yeah. Well, I think, I suppose it is like it was. It's always been that culture. I think in the film industry is, you know, the one person like Bafana sees potential in someone else, and because people grow and move on. Like when Anolaki, you would still work together still, but Ulaki now is a key rigger now. Like he goes and rigs like big movies, and he goes and stuff like that.
Does he?
Well, I mean, that's what he told me.
I forgot, man.
That's what he told me. So I'm going to what he's saying, and also some of his pictures on.
No, he's good.
Well,
he does it, Namanje.
Yeah, he still does.
He does it. He's brilliant.
He's still doing it. And you know, they move away. They go into different things, and now you need young people that you see on set that they still don't know what the hell they're doing. And you know, you might want to steer them in your direction, like the growth. I think I'm supposed. That's where I'm going. Like the growth in the industry. Like, how do you pick those people to come in, and like what do you do to elevate them to become great key grips?
I think. But there was a period when amafilimi besirafting and obviously besale Alex Shire, and you know we like the direction and stuff, you know, and we didn't have like families and stuff, and then came a group of young guys like yourself, abolondi bomandla lento nalezi man abosiza cleaner boys, you know what I mean? Yeah. And you had to be clever to look at those guys. Oh shit, these people are brilliant. Because I figure like they gelled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figure like when somebody I figure like found his home.
Sure.
Yeah. Figure Nina and then like in a way woke us up kancane abanye abantu oh okay. Not donkey mali mele iye on entertainment.
Yeah.
But some money has to be put aside to help your growth, to help your family, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I think Amachita now helped us a bit in realizing more of the business side of our film.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were like, oh, okay, I'm doing EVT, so I need to buy myself a van, EVT, to put my equipment in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm doing grapes. I mean, I need to buy a bike, you know. Maybe my boss will need a bike one day on our shoots. And then you start looking at those things and like, oh, okay. Guys are thinking larger now. And came last grape.
Yes.
They came and like now was kutaza and stuff, you know. And look at us now.
Yeah.
Yabo?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kuneintwana ezifika izolo mfethu bani le yase Alexander Gomora Grapes.
Yes.
He's doing amazing.
Emmanuel, yeah?
He's doing amazing. He's running shows A3
Wow, that's great, man. Yeah, that's dope,
so much
man.
revenue.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're going direction negrand. It's unfortunate, good man. The budget that was back then.
Yeah, it's not the same, man.
And much of Joburg has moved to Cape Town.
Yeah,
everybody wants to flock there.
And also like I've had a lot of invitations to go to Cape Town. I am at Lamanga boxer now, because like you know,
that's where
that's another thing about
that's
Cape
where
Town,
versatility of Joburg comes in. Ne? See, now we can juggle from your commercials to your movies to your long form.
Sure.
Ne? We don't mind it. We can adjust the money thing. Because we know everybody knows within commercials there's money.
Yes.
There's money. There's a bit of money on movies. There's less money on longer stuff.
Sure.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
And when are you yes, well, not Robert, because you're there, like
But
you've
if
done
you
so many of them.
Josie and you're content with Josie, you can juggle around those jobs and still make a living.
Yeah, no, for sure, definitely, yeah. And I've also had a lot of production telling me or asking me to train ADs. You know, I don't have a problem training ADs. I just have a problem when it comes to when you now need to take the same people that are asking you to train and put them in an environment where they learn, because that's how I learned. I was put in the deep in the deep end. I had to swim, but then I had someone swimming next to me telling me what to do, you know. But also, like when you are told to do that and train ADs, but then you're not allowed to take the same ADs and put them in your sets because of budget. You know, it's not like they're saying that, no, we don't want you to do it, but because the budgets are so tight these days that it's very difficult to now put these young people in our industry and on sets to get used to this thing, you know. It's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, that's the sad part about it. There's nothing you can. I can do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and you can't force money out of people. That's the one downside about everything.
Yeah. And like the industry today, bro. If you're talking about today's industry and back then, what would you say are the big fundamental changes that you've seen over the years, from where you come from in the beginning, like a couple of years ago, maybe 15 years ago compared to today?
We lost a lot of leadership.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, back in those days,
yeah.
I felt say your first AD, your DOP, your art director, I mean key positions, ne, like director, you go about the directors like,
Yes.
like those people, those are the people who go to directors like his Tina Grips and lighting don't go there. Yeah. So I mean, Tina, we fall under EDOP. I would think those people were like, I remember one time, any time about the Peter teacher was calling us and asking us to like, okay, guys, are you happy about your rates? So because I need to go to that office and tell them this is how much I'm willing to fight for my crew, But you hardly ever hear that with these new guys, say younger guys, They like, nabo in there already super pressured, but then they forget, Guti, they are the talented ones.
Sure.
Yeah, well, if people want you, if they want to Tobelani, they must understand that Tobelani works with Robert.
Sure.
Yeah, well, Robert earns this amount of money. Yeah, well, even if Robert earns more than Tobelani, Robert earns this kind of money. You know what I mean? The Robert is needed for the shoot to make Tobelani a success. And Tobelani, as Tobelani a success, the whole shoot comes through.
Sure.
So we don't have those people anymore. Abantu abastonga got to just fight for the revenue right for our technicians and other people working on set.
Yeah, ne? Yeah, man.
Because now Nama rates secure, but this is what we pay for schedulers, and I'm like, but we are not schedulers of the same
caliber, of the same
like
experience
my
or whatever.
Experience and this scheduler that you are talking me about, telling me about, we can't compare.
Yeah.
I'm having experience of an AD of this, of that, of being in the industry for this long. This one was Sasha finder.
Yeah.
Can't pay us the same.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Yeah, I mean, there was never. I remember Cole Crew. They had a spreadsheet of how much you earn as a junior to your senior position.
Color Crews have got that in the website.
Yes,
I looked it up.
Yeah. I remember they used to have. I know if they don't, they still do. But that helped a lot in like looking at your rate after a certain period of time. Mara, come on. Yeah, I've done this more than 10 years.
Yeah, and then why is my rate different from this person?
Yeah.
Whereas sometimes some of these people that have got higher rates than you, they haven't been in the industry longer than you have,
And it's not, I'm not saying it's a comparison thing, ne? But people, I think, banaye right to gwalela ma rates wabo.
For sure.
Yeah. After a certain period of time.
And also, I suppose, depending on your how busy you are, how much the people want to use you, in their shoots and stuff like that. And and obviously, there's certain people that that for this, I can't have anyone less than Bafana, because anyone less than Bafana, in terms of experience and equipment or expertise or whatever, will cost you more. They might cost you less in rate, but they will cost you more in production.
For sure.
Because they don't have the same experience. So Bafana would know how important it is to get it done at a certain time, But these guys, they're still working out, oh my God, how do I get up there? How do I do this? And how do I do that, But because you've been at it for a long time, then it's easy. You go, man, don't worry. In fact, it's going to be easier than you think. It's because you've been there before. You've done the things before and stuff like that. And yet you still have to fight for your rate,
Cheap is expensive.
Yeah,
For sure.
cheap is expensive for sure.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing I'm interested in, because there's something that I also battle in as a freelance filmmaker, is it's a challenge. It's not like something that I would say is defeating me, but it's a challenge. Balancing work and family life, because we're freelancers and at times we are gone from home for a longer period of times, especially if we're doing long format in the film, in our film industry. So how do you balance the whole family life thing?
It's a matter of luck.
Yeah, ne?
It's a matter of luck, I promise you.
Sure.
Yeah, industry to a divorcee.
Yeah.
That's something you can't. I think it's luck and
Yeah.
to get somebody patient. It's luck and
And also, I think I mean, with my current partner, she had to go in the industry to understand.
Which one?
What you mean? Which one?
Angazi.
I've only got one. When
Shit.
yeah, you see.
I don't know, Tanga. You keep on telling me these things.
Hey, Bafana Langa.
Oh, come on, this guy. Oh, that one. Okay.
But she had to get in the industry and see what I do and the hours and the what. And when she comes home, she would come home and go, "Oh, I need a massage." And then I would go to her, yeah, but when I come back from work, I don't get a massage from you. Then what is the difference now between me and you? But but she now understands if I am gone for a whole 2 weeks or a whole month that I'm not messing around. I'm not going to Gyola out there. I'm actually doing work.
You sure?
And I'm sure. Hey, what? You don't know now.
Tanga sinakuvaya phela siyava sonke ungakhohlwa siyazibona ezinye izinto mfethu.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
And nayo uyazazi ezo
Tana
zinto.
siyazenza izinto masana.
Uyazazi ezo zinto ubangaba yeah, there's things that happen out there. But now I've never done all of that. They mustn't say that you told me like this. I've never done that, Bafana.
TaThobs was my kid.
Okay, you see, Robert, at least Robino knows me.
Okay. I will live with them. Bitch.
But yeah, you're right though. Like juggling that family life is not easy. So okay, cool. So yeah, I mean that family life for me has always been a thing. But I'm grateful that I've got a partner now that understands, how we work and stuff like that. Like I said,
it's a matter of intent.
Yeah. So what is your most favorite format to shoot?
I prefer working, Tanga. I don't care.
You don't care, ne?
I want money, Tanga.
Yeah.
At some point, I'm in there for the money now. The passion is done.
The passion has gotten you to this point. Now you know you're not
my
gonna.
Responsibilities are too much now. Passion is done.
You don't do shit for family for the passion now. And then working with international stars, because I know. I mean, we've worked with international stars before. Like, how has your experience been working with international stars compared to working with local stars? Or local actors and international actors?
So remember, now my actors with my overseas are international stars.
Okay, let me see. South African actors and... sorry about that. Yeah, okay. Thank you for the correction. So, South African artist and then maybe American artist or... Brazilian artist or wherever other artist.
I think abroad nangayi there's always a ego somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, we've had challenges, but sometimes on set like Tina, we're not allowed to talk to actors. That's not our job.
Yeah.
No, it's either you or your director. So maybe there is a specialized rig that I need to put on somebody's body.
Sure.
No, and then obviously. For that thing to work, say maybe your body cam. For that thing to work, you gotta tie somebody, maybe your lady actress.
Why are you talking Robert when you say that?
She like, booty. Booty,
Abutu rough.
Sisi, I'm supposed to tie it there because it's gonna work if Nibopela.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So what do you want me to do? And then maybe she loses it a bit. Thinking maybe disrespectful.
But to you, it doesn't matter. You're still doing your job.
But we keep it professional most of the time. That's the most important thing. Just to keep it standard professional down. Yeah. Regardless.
Have you ever kept in contact with any of the actors that you see on set?
No,
I
don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care about them.
Do you get starstruck by them?
No.
Yeah, you're over that now.
No, damn.
Have you ever felt starstruck? Which actor you've ever felt like, but this actor or actress here, but this is the one, like.
So this guy, we're shooting a film in Sun City in Vet. Out of the blue, he sees various keepers who I wanna shoot for a living. Yeah. Or this guy okay, notice his guys. Oh, okay, these guys are film crew. They must be with my movie.
Okay.
His name is Miguel Nunez. He's a comedian. Dude, this guy was like, okay, guys, everything is on me. That's how I was like, that's the one time I fell in love with actors.
Okay.
Oh, dude, you buying?
Yeah, right.
Sharp. See, we need it. Yeah. That's the only actor that I fell in love with. That's it.
Yeah, man. All the others is business as usual. Yeah.
No. There are instances in fact when like people blame you.
Oh, okay.
There are instances when like you get blamed in fact for maybe. I remember we shooting a driving scene at Rosebank.
Sure.
Ngale Gagarian.
Oh, yes. The trekking vehicle.
Dude, it's peak time, peak hour, peak traffic. Stunt coordinator is not ready for us, in fact. Because the guy is supposed to coordinate traffic. Tina, we only grips, in fact.
Sure, yes.
We work with the camera.
You mount things.
I don't do traffic.
Sure.
Ne? But when I see there is danger, in fact, my primary objective is to protect the camera, in fact.
Safety.
Yeah. Ne?
What are you protecting cameras or people?
Cameras, Ndanga.
You don't care about the
No,
people.
there's stunt on set. Those people do stunts.
Yes,
help
yeah,
with
yeah,
stunts.
true.
I'm not a stunt person.
true.
I will die. So I see this accident. In fact, now a taxi driver is about to break our lock off. In fact, it's gonna come in and
Smash into the
camera rantanga.
you.
That G63 car. Yo. And then I went in, blocked that taxi. Nangu Hlomla is driving. Yes, ngale funny car there, which was the hero car.
Yes.
That's the scene. Oh yes, Joe. He's supposed to act, but he sees like, okay, this guy is doing something right, and then he ends up shouting me, "Hey, the
actor.
You are about to die."
The actor says that. But when are you preventing the actor from? Yeah.
I had to break character because I'm like, I was asked to be Uber driver on that.
Oh,
yeah, well, just to like help
okay.
the guys good, but when a car is blocker.
Okay.
Yeah, well.
Oh, so
this guy shouted at me like, okay. And I showed him one thing. That had I not gone in there, because everybody on the camera car saw what I was doing. Oh, thank you. We saw that. Yeah, well, he didn't then. And then I got to shoot the James 80. Like, came out and told him, I had to ease up on the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he saved us.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. But that's what you do, what about Bafana? Like,
yeah.
like that's your job. I mean, I remember this one time we actually didn't shoot a scene because you came and told me that, TaThobs, the safety on this, I can't remember which, and you said to me, if you carry on doing this and I'm as a safety officer telling you that, please don't, then it's on you. When you said that, I was like, I'm going to listen to Bafana because then obviously it's a...
I think that was a job with Ola and Amy.
Okay,
They
yes.
were shooting in... I think it was raining, Fana. There was
there was something I can't remember.
Yeah, it was
but I
pissing.
remember you just told me that, hey, yo, bro, like if you
so
don't
much
stop
lightning.
now and then things go wrong, you must know I've officially told you that we shouldn't carry on shooting. But those are the things that, like, you as an AD, you need to listen to safety officers and, because they're there for a reason. It's their job to make sure that things run smoothly on that
And
set.
I also think, man, this is ridiculous, good, but some grips some safety officers and things, because, I mean, in safety entails on many things, yeah, and we can't be. I mean, the pay grade it doesn't allow us to be safety officers.
Yeah,
you
ne?
know what I mean. I think somewhere you gotta draw the line
Sure.
between having a proper safety officer on set who's gonna tell you the right thing, ne? And us like having hunches and stuff, yeah.
But also, like, with that, you also need to go and learn how to be a proper safety officer, don't you? Don't you need a certificate for that?
I don't.
Eh?
I don't.
But I'm just saying, isn't it what's supposed to happen for someone to go
if
and
there
and
was
learn?
a union of some sort that sanctions us to do that, ne?
Yeah.
That protects our race, that protects crew from not sitting at home but span, everybody has span. You know what I mean? Industry doesn't permit us to go to the right thing. Yabo. There is nothing written on any call sheet saying go to a grape
Is a
is a
safety officer.
office, and which requires me to produce a certificate of some sort to show that I'm a safety officer.
But I get Top's point. So, as part of self-development, how about you go take that initiative and go and get it so that you can put it as a package of a key grip and say, guys, I am charging this rate because I am a safety officer with a certificate
I
plus
see.
a key grip.
I
So
see.
that is part of developing yourself, yourself in going forward.
Going back to my international films are short, ne?
Yeah.
There is always a designated person who is standing,
As a
not
safe-
working.
okay.
A safety officer, like any firm, ne? Safety officer on the small, doesn't paint walls, ne? Doesn't do like whatever people working around here do. I work on set full time. Ne? That's my job. But who's looking after my safety?
Yourself.
Oh, yeah,
Myself
but
would.
how do you look after your own safety? Then if because someone else is supposed to look. Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
On a film set, there's always the one person, like your medic. Your medic is supposed to be that person. Oh, okay, look after the crew safety and the actors.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah.
What are they there for? To give us pills only,
Yeah, and that's what they do, eh?
you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're coming close to the end now. I just want to talk about. I mean, you mentioned something earlier on about what about what are these things? You mentioned man. You spoke about right now, like earlier on about unions. Yeah, you spoke about unions and said we don't have a union. Do you believe in having a union? Do you think we must have a union?
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
think
we should. Hey son, I don't know how we're gonna do it. Nah, maybe it's gonna happen after our time, thing.
Yeah.
Nah. But Danga, it's needed, you know, because remember, there are productions, né, that really wanna shoot proper stuff.
Sure.
And there are people who want to make money. Yeah. So for those people who want to do the right thing, they obviously need to look at your CV. Yeah? Look at your experience. Yeah? Don't just get normal money to do your ADing because
For
you're
sure.
going to kill the set, obviously. It's needed, dog. I promise you we do. We need it. We need it, Mfana. We need to have a medical thing that's gonna protect us when Slim are on set. No. I think I think there should be a certain balance of how much work we get
Yeah.
on a say maybe on a season or on an annual year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, I also think, you know, there's certain production companies that take chances, you know, especially if you're a filmmaker without an agent as well. You know, they will take chances and they will do things that are not in the norm and you don't feel protected.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing that you can fall back to and say, except for the CPA guidelines. And also, that is producers saying this is what we are guaranteeing with the people that we work with. Or the crew that we use. This is the standard that we are looking to provide for our clients out there.
Yeah. And
Yeah, man.
There's nobody helping agents as well, to like in getting our monies back because I think I saw on Kaya Jali's thing. There's this company who hasn't paid them.
Yes,
stuff,
I think I saw that as well.
Which is sad, how do you do that to people? And Saskia can take a gun or Lindy and go and
look for the money. Yeah,
you know, like we need some sort of like
protection.
yeah.
Yeah. No, man. Thank you very much, bro. Like I'm happy you came through and we had a chat. You know, I think it's needed that people know what we go through. People know how we do our thing, and all of that. So thank you for coming through, my brother. And
TaThobs, when you reach MacG status and thing, please.
yeah,
share them, mfethu.
yeah.
Pussy hennies.
No, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Especially comments, guys, because the comments are the one thing that will then let me know what you guys want to see, what you guys want to watch, if you guys are enjoying the content that I'm sending out there. Yeah, man. Thank you very much. And until next time, Danke san.
Yeah.